Hey guys, Joe and I are doing an oddball video for you today because we had a problem. So whenever we have a problem, we try to do these videos in hopes that it will help somebody else out who needs an instructional video. But our toilet decided that it either didn't want to flush properly, so it'd like do a half flush, or it would just continue running water. So we decided we needed to go ahead and change the fill valve and flapper, which is actually an easy job, but we thought this video might help somebody else out along the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Joe show you what we need to do.
So we're gonna change out the flapper and fill valve with the same kind because that's been pretty reliable. And the other one, you'll see what it looks like here in just a second. Look how much lime that thing has got on it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably like...
We got some hard water, man.
Yeah, that's probably like 8 years old.
Wow. Well, it's amazing that it's worked this long.
Yep.
So apparently that same kind is a pretty good one to have. So the first thing he's going to do is shut off the water.
And then the next thing we're going to do, flush it and hold that down to drain as much water out of there as we can.
So he's got it mostly emptied now, and he's going to have to sponge out the rest of it so that we got as dry as possible. I don't want to get water on the wood floors.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is take the hose that supplies the water, the silver color, remove that, and then we're going to remove that white jam nut on the bottom of the tank. Next order of business is removing this nut right there that holds the fill valve in place into the tank. On the top side of the tank there's a gasket. So there's the old crusty valve.
Yes, it is. Don't you love those child-proof containers?
Those easy opening containers.
And it has a 7-year warranty.
So we're going to go ahead and remove the old flapper.
Okay.
By pulling. We pulled it off these posts of the overflow tube.
Okay.
And so now we got it loose.
Okay.
And kind of pay attention to where you are on your notches on your rod here for your flushing. Okay. So I was on the second one back. So I'm going to make my best guess on where to put this little hook for the whole assembly. Okay. I'm guessing it's going to be right in here somewhere.
Based on the length of the old one?
Based on the length of the old one. So we'll try it like this first and we may adjust. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook these little hooks down here over this rod. Okay, so those are hooked in place.
Oh, it snaps onto that?
Yep, snaps right on.
Okay.
And now we're going to hook this, hopefully, back in that second position. We'll see how that goes. So there it is. We'll see if it opens to flush. Looks like we probably need to shorten that chain quite a little bit. All right, so what we did is we just shortened the chain up so there was less chain from the top of the flapper up to the hook. So now I've got this much just kind of hanging. So you want it to open so it's just about level with the top of your tank here. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to adjust the height on this. It twists to adjust.
Okay.
We want the top of the cap to be about 3 inches above this overflow tube. So I'm going to say somewhere around this 4021 number is about where we want it. It's just a little bit high, so I'm going to lower it just a little bit. I think I like that better, just like that. So they've got a different way of filling on this rather than using this hole like they did on the refill tube. They're going to supply the water through this little tube. So
you're putting that little hose.
Putting that little hose on.
That came with the kit.
That came with the kit. And then we're going to slide this on to the refill tube.
So you clamp that little bracket onto the tube.
Yep.
Into the white tube.
And then, with a bit of luck.
I mean, that's a lot of hose.
It is a lot of hose.
Not sure why they thought you needed so much. So this valve right here needs to be in this position, and then this is what adjusts the water level. But right now he is getting ready to put the
jam nut.
Getting ready to put that back on underneath this assembly. He asked me to hold it straight.
And out of the way of that flush rod, or that flush lever.
Okay.
I think we're there.
So now he's reconnecting the water hose, which is near impossible to get on camera, unfortunately. All right, everything's tightened back down behind the toilet, and he just turned the water back on, so it's starting to fill.
And one tip, when you turn your water valve back on, turn it all the way on and then back it about 1/8 of a turn, so that way it never freezes in position. So that number 8 setting that we did on there, that just regulates how quick that flapper opens and closes. And if we need to adjust the height of the float, this right here.
Yay, a working toilet.
Yeah, how nice is that?
That's pretty nice. So overall, a fairly easy project. It probably took about 30 minutes, but that was because he had a problem with our water line. He couldn't get it to line up for some reason. So he was fiddling with that. It was kind of limed up or something. But anyway, a fairly easy project, and now it's all fixed. So our next party, we don't have to worry about it continuing to run and wasting water. Hopefully this video has been helpful. If you are new to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe and ring bell notifications so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest. Also, please don't forget to check out some of our other great videos we have on the parks, the rides, resorts, resort rooms, Skyliner rides, day trips, car shows, outdoor pizza oven videos, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, and Disney World. Thank you so much for watching.